let's paint the moose up. So what new tools have we got for this? So first of all, we can color pick from reference. So we'll have a look what we've got in reference. So first of all, we'll go to, get there in a moment, to references, and you can see there's lots of color palettes here already built in that we can use, which is nice. We could just pick one of those and we could color pick off that. So we could go color, make sure we're on paint, color pick this one, make sure we're on the right layer, and paint. So that's really useful straight away. But even better, we can bring in our own. So let's get rid of this one. And you can see these new icons popping up, which are really useful. So if we just hit import images, and any that we've put into the collection should appear here. There we go, and I've got a new one there. So there we've got moose number 2. So this is just a very quick photo within Medium of this moose in a grayscale, and I've just done a very quick multiply paint over in Photoshop. So, and then I've just picked the colours that I like from all of that, and then brought them in. So if we go back to change the settings first of all, so click the reference image and the gear icon, move with sculpt and visible, and then go back to layers, and let's just lay down a really nice light colour first of all. So let's go to paint tool, and we'll just pick one of these. There we go, and we'll do a nice big brush, and we'll just lay down some colours all over the sky very loosely. Get rid of that horrible pink clay colour that we had. A couple of mesh errors there, look, that are popping through, so this is where the move tool is invaluable. So just set it to active layer only and just fix that one. I just saw another one then down there. Cool, so back to paint. Again, just loosely spraying these, not taking too much time with it. Obviously the reference image, if it gets in your way, you can move that. We'll actually do the horns as well, we'll just give them a spray coat. Doesn't really matter what we spray it with, it's just I wanted a lighter colour really. I'm just pulling back on my thumbstick on my support hand, and then clicking the layer that I want. There we go, and then we'll pick some. Let's get a couple of darks on the top, because we know what's going to go on the top. Just see what the colour looks like. See how that looks a little bit grey compared to the colour I've picked. I noticed this earlier. If you have a look at your settings, just double check that your diffuse colour and diffuse light are all the way up. It could be that that's affecting it, which is something that I found, and not so much roughness, but definitely those two. And then colour pick again. In fact, no, that seems to have done it. So that's just it. If your colours look desaturated compared to what you're picking, just make sure those two are set to maximum, or you won't see the true value. You can see this model isn't massively high resolution, which is nice because it means everything works quite well. Move tool responds better, and the only thing you can't do is the surface resolution is not as detailed as you might like, and that's the trade-off you've got to do with every sculpt that you do. You've got to trade off your resolution against usability. Okay, so we've got a bit of colour down there. So what can we have next? So let's pick the next brown down, and now we'll bring that opacity down a bit more, and actually hard edge down a bit. And let's just fill that boy in. Again, if you find that references in the way, just keep moving it, switch back to references, and references, select it, and just move it out of your way while you're working on it. Or you can just drop it underneath, which is useful. Now let's pick that. Actually, that's too far out of the way for my liking. I'll bring it over here. Let's get that nice yellow in the antlers. And they said horns then. So we want. So let's go for just this one. Put some of that opacity back in for this. So here, this is what I like about the painting, is I'm moving it with one hand by keeping the trigger, and then it's allowing me to move it around live, and so I'm moving my paint hand, and I'm also moving my support hand, which is holding it. See me, I'm pressing the inside trigger. That's cool. And then let's pick something a bit more yellow. Actually, no, a bit whiter now. I'm trying to paint things that aren't selected, which is never a good idea. Back onto our deer's face. I say deer, it's a moose actually. Got this idea in my head that it's a reindeer because I can't wait for Christmas and it's only July. I love that pebble dash. When you wiggle your hand as you're spraying, you get that lovely dappled effect, which it's not in the reference, as you can see, but it doesn't really matter because I only did it for colour reference. I actually need a colour that I didn't pick. I need some nice fiery orange for inside the ears. Just to spray in it. Oh, way too much. Just like that, just to give it that slight pinkiness in some of these areas. And then we'll just go one more bit lighter. We could do a lot more than this, but I don't have enough time to. There we go. And then bring it underneath. And there we go. Get rid of that bright orange lip that we did by mistake. And obviously you could do a lot more, but that's how you colour pick anyway. There's lots to lots of work to do on this. I'm quite embarrassed that my colour picking reference doesn't match the colours quite so much, so I'd have to go and work those in, get the yellows back in and these brighter brights. But you can see the process, which is why I did the video. And there we go, there's Moosey with his first coat of paint on him. So, hope that helps.